This is a segment of the up-and-coming The Whole Chessboard video. I hope you enjoy. I apologize, as I'm going to butcher the pronunciations of names, but not purposely. Who is Vladimir Putin? He is the current Russian president and has been the head of state since March of 2000 to 2008, and from 2012 until today. During 2008, Dmitry Medvedev was president and changed the term of the presidency from 4 years to 6 years and left office. Putin contested the 2012 presidential election and won. Russia amended its constitution in 2020, which allows Putin to seek 2 more terms. Simply put, Putin can now run again in 2024 and 2030 and can be the Russian president until 2036. In order to bring legitimacy to the constitutional changes, Putin also went in for a referendum where the majority voted for the changes. Where does Vladimir Putin come from? There were Russian journalists from Tver who researched this when Putin became president, because Putin wasn't a known entity at all. In fact, the name Putin didn't exist a few generations ago. What the journalists found was that Putin's parents came from the Kalininsky area of the Tver region. Putin's family tree is not traced after Putin's grandfather, Spiridon Putin, who left the Tver governor for St. Petersburg at the age of 15. Spiridon became the cook for Lenin and Stalin. Research by Gary Wayne states, Vladimir Putin's name overflows with royal imagery and is linked to Russian royalty. Putin is unaccountably obsessed with symbols of Russia's royal history, the grandeur and the old empires, and the land they possess. Putin adopted the first Tsar's emblem, a double-headed and triple-crowned eagle, as the flag of the commander-in-chief, the same eagle for the Russian emblem. To this end, Putin is believed descended from the Tver princes, and the direct descendant of Prince Michael of Tver. Putin's parents and grandparents came from the Kalininsky in the Tver region, where the Putin family mysteriously originated. Illegitimate offspring of Russian princes often took shortened names to their noble bloodlines. As this line of thinking goes, Putin derived from a famous royal family, the Putianin or Putiatin princes of Tver. The Putiatin belonged to the oldest royal family in Russian history, who intermarried into all royal families in Europe. Putiatin is a Ruakid family, a branch from the Dukes of Drusk and closely associated with the Romanovs until 1917. The Ruakid dynasty were the founding Tsars of Russia from the Kievan Rus, circa 862 Common Era. The Ruakid dynasty ruled in Tver and Moscow. They reigned until the Romanovs succeeded as Tsars in 1610 to 1613. Mikhail Yaroslavich of Tver was a prince of Tver and the great prince of Russia. He ruled as the Prince of Vladimir from 1304 to 14, and again from 1315 to 18. Previously, Vladimir the Great of the Ruakid dynasty ruled Kiev and Rus from 980 to 1015. Vladimir consolidated the Kievan Empire to include Belarus, Russia, and Ukraine right to the Baltic Sea. The Romanovs were boyars of the Grand Duchy of Moscow. A boyar was a member of the highest aristocracy from amongst the Kievans, Bulgarians, Muscovians, Wallachia, Moldovians, and Romanians. The direct Romanov bloodline ended with Elizabeth in 1762. Peter III of the Danish House of Holstein-Gottorp, a branch of the House of Oldenburg, ascended to Tsar of Russia. This Danish house reigned under the guise of Romanov until 1917. Putin's first wife also descended from Putianin, and thus the Ruakid. Ludmila Alexandrovna Oshertinaya is her patronymic name, but her family name is Putina. Putin is the male spelling, and Putina is the female spelling in Russian tradition. Is Vladimir Putin a Vladimir prince, descendant of the Ruakid dynasty via the Putianin? Does Vladimir Putin descend back to the Scythians and the Nephilim, to Gog and Magog and Tubal? Is this why Putin is obsessed with taking the Ukraine and the Baltic states back? Is all of this why Putin's mysterious genealogy has been conveniently lost to history as he takes his place as the chief prince of Meshech from the land of Magog of the end time? One wonders. I will put the entire essay into the library in the link in the description. From the path that is being carved, it appears that there is a restoration of the bloodlines hidden by the past. These people only appear new to us because we are not taught real history except for the Holy Scriptures. And if you do not study these scriptures, you have set yourself at a great disadvantage.